Herkese selam arkadaşlar. Kingdom Come Deliverance'ın yeni bir bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Üçüncü bölümüyle öyle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şimdi en son burada kalmıştım. Buraya daha üçüncü bölümün başına gelemedik yani. Şeyden kaldı. İki bölümde anca açılış sekansını oynayabildik. Tamam, yapacak bir şey yok. Bir şekilde bitireceğim ben bu oyunu. Dur. Bir şekilde bitireceğim bu oyunu. Bakacağız. Aynısını. Bir şekilde hızlı, yavaş, bilmiyorum. Bir şekilde bitireceğiz. Şimdi ne istiyor benden? Görev. Ek paket. Geç öyle ha. Tesla.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
I did. I'm glad you...
Tamam. Çok güzel. Şimdi haritada... Ha, ben neredeyim? Ya abi daha yakınlaşmıyor mu? Ya bu...
Hey, youngster, come here.
Dursana lan.
My name's Henry. Thank you.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. Talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. Who came now? That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could.
Tamam.
Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with...
Ya ödeme yapsam daha iyi olur
Look,
ya.
couldn't I just
Para
pay-
var
I'd say
benim.
you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it.
Tamam ah.
That much? You're a usurer.
Fine. A debt should be paid. But if you're interested in work, I still need that job done.
Tamam
Tell me
anlat.
about it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to...
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz?
Money first, morals. It's still a human body, only it's missing.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. If there's any problem, come and see me.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I'm...
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. Take care now.
Bu B ne oluyor? Yüreği nereden bulacağım? C'den. Tamam. Biz şey yapacağız abi. Dur. Biz şunun peşinden gideceğiz. Biz bunun peşinden gideceğiz. Bunu istemiyorum abi. Bunu gösterme bana hatta. Tamam mı? Bunu da göster. Abi bunu da göster. A'ya gidiyorum şu an değil mi? Tamam. Ondan önce şuraya gidip bakalım. Neymiş burası?
God be with you.
I'd like to.
And what is it you'd like?
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds.
As you wish.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely... Goodbye.
I'm interested in.
And what is it you'd...
I've heard you have nice girls here.
But of course.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Goodbye.
Good evening.
What kind of governor?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. Take care.
Halt! Who are you? I'm Henry, son of the Scalit's blacksmith. I'm going to see my
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is...
All right then, go ahead. It'll be yours.
Ben de senin onu söyleyeceğim.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, would like to enter my service.
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Şimdi dövüş eğitimi alacağız. Bu yıldız ne? Görev tüyocusu. Dikiş olsun.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Hay gündüzünü geceni şimdi. 9 olmalıysa 12 yapacağım.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then. It's that. And because you've never.
Very well.
Hemen de başlayalım abi,
Come with
hadi.
me and listen close. Farewell. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Well done. Nice. Not bad. Ah, that's it. Not bad. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. All right. Nice. Very good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. All right. Let's go. Well done. All right. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Wrong! Again! Not like that! No! Not bad. Very good.
Hadi.
Nice. All right. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Oh. Gerizekalı.
Good strike.
Gebertmeyeceksin değil mi?
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. All right. Nice. Very good. Well done. Not bad. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Ow!
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. Good. Nice. All right. Wrong, damn it. Wrong. Again. Nice. Very good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Ow!
No!
Ow!
Wrong! Again! All right.
Ow!
Not like that!
Ow!
Nice! Well done. Ah, that's it.
Erken bas.
No, that's not it.
Ow!
Good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, not like that!
Nasıl?
No, that's not it! Not bad. Ah, that's it! Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Very good. Very good. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Wrong! Again! No! Not like that! No! Again! No! Again! Good! Good! Not bad! No, that's not it! All right! Well done! Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Nerede bu okçuluk? Biraz daha yavaş.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okçuluk nerede dayı? Ya turnuvaya ben nasıl katıldım abi? Ve bana doğru geliyor ama çok yavaş.
Let's see then. And another thing. Put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your...
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get it. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. All one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away.
If you want to hit anything,
what you have there is a training bow.
You're going to have to aim.
The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one.
I'm not surprised that the girl had to save
so
your
fast
ass.
you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. But you've mastered the bow a bit.
Jesus Christ, just give up. You missed, blacksmith, by a mile.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even
Ya
my low
eşyalı eşek sanki şey.
Why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard? Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the
Ben
first
bu
sign of
herifi
trouble, he'll run away
gebertirim.
like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's
23
get
tane.
to it.
Lan. Nereye gittiğini nasıl anlayacağım? Abi hiçbir bok göstermiyor ki.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or...
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush is already...
I know what he told you. You can just...
If we must.
Excellent. Then let...
Of gel. Beni yenemeyeceğim belli zaten de. Ne oldu?
Missed. Kurwa ty! Bugger!
İyi de sen eğitimli bir askersin. Ben daha öğrenmeye çalışacağım biriyim yani. Hani...
Well, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't...
Aynen öyle. Eğlenelim kardeş. Seni bir daha döveyim.
His lordship hasn't...
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you be wise. Now go to the rat house.
All right, Captain.
Sizin şeylerinizle başlarım ha. Boylularmış. Biz küçük tabaka insan mıyız? Alt tabaka pardon. Abi git bitmiyor la.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch.
Ya dayı bir yürü git. Bende para yok. Size mi vereceğim bir de? Bu ne ya? Ya Ziraat dayıdaki turnuva nasıl? Bilmiyorum, affedersin. Ne turnuvası abicim, yürü. Turnuvaya katılabilecek şeyim mi var benim ya? Durumum var. Ben şu görevi yapmaya bakıyorum. Hastası.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? Take care.
God be with you. God be with you. Jesus Christ be praised.
Başmuhafızın emrine mi gireyim?
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's...
Ah, so you're the young man?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test... We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriate.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. Have you been to see Captain...
I have. He trained me.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the and you need to stop by the armory to pick up...
Yes, bailiff. I want to learn to read.
There's a retired scribe in Ujin. May the Lord watch over you.
Teçhizatını silahının alt katından al, 11'e 19 arası bir blok atıl. Güzel bir bölgedeysem de dışarı çıkmaya çalışıyorum. Bir silah mı almam lazım? Kılıç. Bence oradan sağa gitsem, öbür sokaktan gitsem direkt A'ya çıkıyorum. Dayı zırhçı nerede ya? Burası mı?
Have you come from the bailiff?
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to...
Saat kaç? Kasap mı orası? Ben de konuşamıyoruz.
Here I am. My name is Henry.
You're too early. We'll meet in the afternoon down by the church. All right?
Yarın mı?
I wouldn't... but I'm reduced to this. I'm from Skalitz and, well, you know... What's...
Öğlen dedi, 12 öğlen oluyor. Nerede bu gerizekalı? Ya ne turnuvası dayı, dur bir dakika.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill?
Teresa. Yes, she...
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her?
Well,
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her. So how did you end up in the service of the babe?
I wanted to enter the service of Sarad.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig, come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make...
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
No need to be shy.
And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Come on up and take a look.
Swordsmith lives here.
I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work.
What the hell is going on here now?
Just
go and check it out,
make
Henry.
no trouble for you. If you won't go to the church, go back to your...
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Here, Jane. Take this and be on your way.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I'll go right away. Right
Daha
away.
mantıklı.
God
İkisinin
bless you,
de
Henry.
şeyini şey
And
yaptık.
what happens if she comes again tomorrow? You give her more? You're making a mistake.
Bir şey olmaz lan. Allah Allah. Düzelttik işte arasını. Hem onun işi görüldü hem onun işi görüldü.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Fruda. Fruda has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Ben gidip çözerim onu.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn
Hey, stick that
beggars.
weapon in your
You
belt
offer them a
before the
helping
guards
hand,
see you.
and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Lütfen. Biraz daha yavaş görev yapabilirdiniz ya. Bu çok hızlı. Biraz daha yavaş görevler istiyorum bu. Böyle Kaan'ı hızında.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Ya lütfen Kaan'ı hızında görevler yapın. Sıkıla sıkıla oynayalım.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Vermont. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Oh! Bitmiyor.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes.
I wouldn't
He hasn't
say
turned
good
up yet.
neighbours, but I'm reduced to this. I'm
Now,
from
where might he have
Skalitz,
got to, then?
Well,
I don't know.
you know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you.
Good day to you.
When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in...
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it, same as always.
Farewell.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
O Kaan'ı hızında istiyordum ben ya. Niye hızlandı karakter ya? Kaan'ı hızında olsun.
Enjoy it.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate?
Any chance of a
Move your
martini?
carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
I'd rather not.
Remember.
We should go back on duty.
All right, if you're so keen. Let me finish my ale at least. Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Ne yapıyorum şimdi? Zili çal.
Mother of God!
Got it for you right here.
Lost
Neredeymiş bu zilom? Merak etmiyorsun zaten başlamazdım diye. Başladım, bir yerde bıraktım. Şimdi en baştan oraya gidene kadar biraz eziyet çekiyorum. Sonrasında heyecanlandım muhtemelen.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Cunt!
That'll show him. Give that bastard something to remember you by. That'll teach you how to talk to your betters.
Here.
Let him
You
have
call that?
Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
You fucking
Beat
dog.
him down.
Beat him down.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties.
Bizi
And now
ormana
we see what
yollayacak.
that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility.
O
Let's
soyluların
go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
götüne kılıç sokarım. Hepsini tek tek. Beni delirtmeyin. Gidip yatmama gerek yok o zaman. Tamam. Bir sonraki bölümde avlanmaya gideriz. Evet. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki bölümde kanalımıza devam edeceğiz. Ben bir kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Hoşçakalın.